Welcome back. Don Gitley, Gino Franti on the National Real Estate Cafe. Hopefully you've been paying attention. This goes on every day, and you can get it right to your phone just by texting NREC to the number 58885. NREC 58885. It goes right to your phone, and you get these nice little updates of what's really happening in the economy today. And today we're going to talk about interest rates, and there's a reason, because everybody always is trying to speculate if they're getting better or they're not. The Fed's going to make a move, how that's going to affect. It's funny. Fed raised interest rates, and we said it'll probably make long-term interest rates go down.
We sure did. We need to find that show just to prove to people that we knew what we were talking about. Granted, we were helped by the stock market melting down, but do you think that had anything to do with the Fed raising rates?
And we said that was going to happen anyway. So we've been pretty on, only because we watch charts like this. So here's the first chart. As you can see, these are some of the best. Now remember, green is good. That means people are buying basically bonds or mortgage-backed securities, which control 30-year interest rates. And you can see that we've had a nice rally, which means interest rates are going down. We've had some of the best rates we've seen since May of 2015. And we told you, be careful, because we keep hitting a ceiling of resistance.
Yeah, let's show them the other one, Don. But the reality is you've got to be careful here, right? So here's a shorter picture of the same chart. Look at this. We are starting to top out. Right. Yes, it looks exciting. It looks like it's going to continue forever, but we know that not everything continues forever. And we're seeing some very early signs of this starting to go horizontally rather than the trend is your friend, Don. And what happens when the trend changes?
All right. So we're going to leave this next chart up for a while, because this is going to show what we're talking about. It looks like a Richter scale, but basically this is over the last year. And you can see I drew lines at the top of channels when it kept hitting, and it wouldn't break through that layer of resistance. And then what happens? You see those red lines going down? That means the bond market's tanking, and that means interest rates are rising rapidly. If you notice, it goes up in steps. It goes down like a slide.
Yeah, so let's talk about that. What does that look like? So you're talking about a potential gain of anywhere between 1/8 to 1/4% to interest rate in 1 or 2 days. And then it would get a little bit better, and then again. So you could see, it wouldn't be inconceivable to see 0.5% in a week.
There you go. So what we're letting you know is, if you're thinking about buying your first home or your next home or investment property or refinancing, pulling some cash out, now is the time. We're telling you, because there's a lot greater risk of it crashing than it getting a tiny bit better. You know, these are some of the best rates you have seen in quite some time. We're now in the 3s again.
Yep.
Who would have thought that was going to happen? Everybody predicted be 4.5 and up.
So here's one thing. If someone has evaluated your circumstances in the last 6 months and said it's not worth doing anything, reevaluate.
Yeah.
I just met someone yesterday, and I bumped into him, and I said, hey, you know that thing we talked about, and I told you not to do anything? And he goes, yeah. I said, let me look at that again. I think it might make sense right now.
Hey, we just did one for a client. We only lowered their interest rate by 1/4%. But it's going to basically it's only going to take 14 months to pay back the small amount of cost to get that. From there on, it's all gravy, and they're going to reapply it towards their principal and therefore pay off their home quicker. So it's a win-win.
Yep. So take advantage today. Make sure to take a look right now. Actually, reach out to us right now. don&gino@gmail.com. Probably the best, fastest way to get a hold of us. And also, you can just give us a call, 855-DON-GINO.
Okay, and then we're excited. We're bringing Michael Hellickson. Check this out. He's a good friend, another radio show host. We've been on his show. He's been on our show quite a bit.
National speaker,
one of the top real estate agents for quite some time. I mean, he had like 95 listings in 1 month, and now he's basically doing one-on-one coaching. He's all about helping a lot of our real estate professionals become even better professionals, and we're bringing them right here to Valencia to help out our professionals, and we're really excited to have Michael joining us.
Yeah, so if you want more information on that, reach out to us, please, don&gino@gmail.com.
Okay, like our Facebook page. There's the National Real Estate Cafe. There's Don and Gino. There's so much. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to make sure you're always stay in the know, and check us out to see what's brewing.